I haven't got too much time for feeling. The project only came together recently, so it's been pretty busy getting everything together, but it's pretty exciting. I guess that's my biggest feeling, is the start's in 30, 40 days, and there's a lot to do, but it's exciting. I've never sailed across the Atlantic single-handed, so in 36 days, 35 days, it's going to happen. So it's a surprise for everyone. 2 months ago I was thinking, how am I going to get to the start, and maybe I'm going to have to forget about it and try next time, and then receive a phone call one day and it's like, really, is this real? And it's hard to believe, but it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride of like excitement and trying to make everything happen and come together. And right now we've got a boat, we've got a project, we've got new sails so we can be performant, and we've got a sponsor that's happy with what's happening so far. So another 6 months, or 6 weeks, 8 weeks hard work, and it will be a great project. The Route de Rhum for me it's the race to do it. It's single-handed across the Atlantic. I grew up in the Caribbean, so it's almost going home a little bit, and it's an amazing challenge. I've never done anything like it, and I'm excited to see what it is.
The Route de Rhum's a sprint, and yeah, there's only a month to go, so I'm starting to get quite excited now. A few months ago I was actually quite nervous because I hadn't sailed single-handed on a boat on an IMOCA for 5 or 6 years, and I was a bit worried that I'd kind of forgotten how to do it. So I've done a lot of training this year with my boat Initiative Care and with my team to really focus on single-handed side of the racing, and a lot of small races to lead up to the start of the Route de Rhum, and now I'm feeling a lot more confident. I even managed to win a race this summer, so I'm actually looking forward to the start. Can't wait to go. Yeah, I've started to feel like there's a lot. Well, it's great to win races before the big race and to do well, because for my confidence it's really good. But at the same time, I've realised that I've just put a bit more pressure on myself, because everyone keeps saying, now you're a favourite, you're an outsider, and I never even imagined that I would be in that position. So it's an honour to have managed to get there already at the start of the Route de Rhum, and I'm really proud, because well, it's the first time for my career in the IMOCA class to be counted as a favourite or an outsider. So I'm proud of that. I hope I can live up to it. There's going to be some faster boats coming to the Route de Rhum that we haven't seen yet this year, so it's going to be harder to reach that podium that I've managed to get on so far this year. It's an amazing project. It's really unique in offshore sailing. That Initiative Care, I've got 3 big sponsors, and they all give the advertising space on the boat to Mission en Chirurgie Cardiaque, which is an association that saves young kids' lives from poor countries and brings them to France to have their heart surgery so that they can be saved, basically. And this year I was lucky enough to go to Africa on a medical mission. I was a volunteer, and I spent 5 days in Africa, and during that time I met a little girl. She's called Mireille, and we could save her, and so we programmed her voyage to France, and I met her in France. I met her in the airport when she arrived, and I followed all of her adventure since the day I met her in Africa through her operation. I was in the heart surgery with the surgeon, and then she came and visited the boat before she flew back to Africa, and we filmed everything, and I can't wait to show that film during the Route de Rhum. So we're saving it until just before the start of the Route de Rhum, and we're going to show the film about Mireille's adventure, and hopefully that will get a bit more a few more donations from the public to help the association. So there'll be some kids as well from the association that will come and visit the boat, but also I'm really looking forward to that video that's quite close to my heart, because I was there and I experienced the whole adventure with her.
We've had a full season so far in Class 40. We've got the boat working pretty well, and yeah, it's been 12 years since the last one, so to actually get back in amongst the heat of the competition in the Route de Rhum is going to be amazing. This is the biggest class the Rhum has ever seen, 53 Class 40s. The competition is going to be very tough indeed. We have I'm racing a 5-year-old boat now. It's a really great boat, but it's not quite as powerful as a new machine, so it's going to be very tough, but it's going to be an incredible challenge and an adventure.
Welcome to the office. And what an office. Saint Malo for the start of the Route de Rhum. We just spent the last week in the technical area over there. We dropped the mast after the delivery trip because with the extra power we had with the sails, we decided that we needed to double check the mast and make sure that everything was up to scratch. And lastly, we set all the sails up, all the new sails up. We're very happy to be here at the Route de Rhum village for the 10 days of the big party and big, great atmosphere here in Saint Malo.